Know this and know peace. Not every question should be answered. This is what's saying because of the pressure you get into to answer that question, to correct that wrong, to correct an impression, to set things right. I hope you know this as you grow, that the questions you leave unanswered sometimes are stronger and have better impact than all the questions you seek to correct. Be sensitive. Look out for those times when you don't have to answer a question. This is so important that, countries put it into the right of a person to remain silent. So much so that there is a right, and as a person you can choose and say, I want to use my right to remain silent because the next thing I'm about to say, it's not going to affect me well. And so when you leave questions unanswered, maybe to come back and answer it properly, or because you just don't have what it takes to answer that question at that moment, let it be. Just know that it is something you have done for yourself, to give yourself an opportunity to come back. This is going to help you so much in life, so that you don't enter traps that you don't know anything about, so that you don't incriminate yourself, and so that you don't, go out there and give a false presentation of yourself. Some questions are designed to lure you. Be sensitive. When the question is not fair, when you can see through, and sometimes you must know, for some people, their questions can never be fair. And when you can choose, when you don't have to answer, refrain from answering. And when you must answer, you don't have to directly answer those questions. I think it's a life skill. Yes, another life skill as you grow as a woman in leadership, to note, to pick out the questions that you mustn't respond to, the statements that you don't have to correct at that time. Build that skill. When the Bible says be slow to speak, as you grow as a leader, that skill becomes utmost important. There are very few times when you are going to regret not answering a question. Very few times. Most of the times, you are going to be happy that you walked away and gave yourself another chance to think through, to calm yourself, to answer that question in a way that it is beneficial, not just to you, but the person who asked.